One of the largest conflicts still being fought in the world today centers around the region of Kashmir. The Kashmir conflict originates from the tensions of the partition of India in 1947. Two new states, Pakistan and India, were formed after this agreement. They were divided along the religious lines between the Muslims of Pakistan and the Hindus of India. The area in question is a region in the northernmost section of India, which is also east of Pakistan, known as the Kashmir Valley. Before the partition of India, the areas around Kashmir were small states ruled by princes. After the partition, many of these states had to decide which of the newly formed nations they were going to join. Many of these princes desired independence for themselves, but that was not a realistic option. The people of their regions who had fought so hard for independence wanted a true nation to call home, whether they joined or ruled an independent state under democracy. Due to Kashmir's unique location, it proved hard to decide whether it would join India or Pakistan. The leader, Maharaja Hari Singh, was Hindu, yet most of his people were Muslim. Thus he attempted to remain neutral. However, in 1947, Muslim tribesmen from Pakistan came to the gates of the capital, Srinagar. In order to save himself from the imminent danger, Maharaja Hari Singh appealed to the Indian government for military assistance and fled to the country for safety. He signed a document known as the Instrument of Accession, which ceded Kashmir to India. A war began over the territory of Kashmir in 1947, and in 1948, India brought the situation to the UN. A resolution offered by the UN requested that Pakistan remove its troops from the area, and India would follow. Then a fair plebiscite was supposed to be presented to the Kashmiri people, who would decide upon their future. This never occurred because Pakistan refused to remove its troops, and fighting continued. A ceasefire was reached on January 1, 1949, and the line of control of the de facto border between the two warring nations came about. After conflicts in 1965, things seemed to be looking up after the Kashmir Agreement. However, the Indian leader who orchestrated these talks, Lal Bahadur Shastri, died mysteriously soon after and talks came to a standstill. After another conflict in 1971, another agreement, the Simla Agreement, was reached, which reiterated the terms of the agreement before it. The talks stalled after the Kashmiri conflict was left behind by India and Pakistan to deal with other domestic issues. By the late 1980s, the Kashmiri support was leaning towards Pakistan due to unpopular support of Indian leader Indira Gandhi and her ways of governing Kashmir. Conflict surged in 1989 when several militant groups attacked the Hindus of the Kashmiri Valley, and a reign of terror ensued. During this period and up until modern day, India moved from its willingness for a plebiscite and did not want to have the UN interfere in its problems. A nuclear scare and a conflict in the city of Kargil in 1999 is the biggest conflict up until now, and it was resolved through the help of the United States in July of 1999. Now that we're all up to speed, it's important that we take a look at the opposing viewpoints here. India claims that since the Maharaja Hari Singh ceded control of Kashmir and Jammu through the Instrument of Succession, which was confirmed through the Indian Independence Act and receiving British Empire, India currently owns this land. India says that the UN resolution of 1948 was accepting of their proposal for the issues between them, but that the only way that they would be able to begin peace is for Pakistan to remove its troops from the area. India also accuses Pakistan of funding militant groups to create instability and to fight a proxy war. They also accuse Pakistan of spreading anti-Indian sentiments through the media to change Kashmiri opinion. India also claims that in the areas of Kashmir currently under Pakistani control, the people there lack basic fundamental rights. Pakistan, on the other hand, believes that based on the two nations theory which led to the formation of Pakistan itself, Kashmir should fall under Pakistan control because it is Muslim majority. Pakistan also argues in response to India's belief in a UN resolution that India did nothing to show that they were willing to follow the resolution due to their failure to hold a plebiscite. In response to India's claims of Kashmir based upon the Instrument of Accession, they state that since the Maharaja Hari Singh did not have popular support of the Kashmiris and that he was under duress, that the claim is illegitimate. Pakistan also claims that the Indian armed forces and those associated with them have been the cause of about 4,500 Kashmir citizen deaths from 1990 to 1999. After the uprising of the Kashmir people against India, Pakistan believes this demonstrates that the Kashmir people either wish to become independent or to join Pakistan. To end one of the most long-withstanding conflicts of the modern world, a viable solution is in order. The best solution here is to allow for an independent Kashmir Valley and to allow the Indian people to claim the regions of Jammu and Ladakh, which are primarily Hindu and Buddhist, and to allow the Pakistan people Azad Kashmir and the regions in the north. Both states lose some territory in the process, but gain quite a bit in the long haul. The new independent state of Kashmir Valley could base its economy off tourism, handicrafts, and agriculture. As good as this solution sounds, it will not be possible without succession from both sides. India must be willing to give up some territory in order to allow peace. Pakistan has shown that an independent state of Kashmir could be an answer. Regardless of the actual solution, strides toward a peace settlement must come sooner rather than later if the Kashmir era is ever to see a bright future.